Hello, we are The Extra Mile, and this is our one good idea.
So, hi, I'm Connor. This is Jude, Almaria, and Ben. We are the team from The Extra Mile. So, we're all first years at Ballymena County College, grade school, and we're doing this as part of our science clubs. This is extracurricular, and this is the entire team, bar Alison, who is sitting somewhere over there. And we're an iPad school, so the iPads are amazingly useful for stuff like research, PowerPoints, and generally nagging people late at night for homework. So as Jude and Almaria are going to explain, technology and how we use it in our school was an integral part of choosing and executing our campaign idea.
So as Connor said, we are an iPad school, so we decided we want to use it as part of our project. We decided on greener travel as our topic, and we settled on using an app called Moves, which we use to monitor how people travel.
So for the development of our ideas, we started by wondering how our school travelled. We have 3 buses in our school and quite a few people walk, so we wondered what percentage of our travel was green. We researched apps that we could use to track students' travel. We then found Moves. We then decided on an incentive to encourage students to travel. We ran a competition so the class who won would win a movie class. We then built a system, a website, that used Moves to mush all the students' data together in one place. Once we had that done, we informed people of our project through intercom announcements, through our homeroom visits, and emails, all ultimately leading to our website.
In order for you to participate in our project, you must first download the Moves app from the App Store or Play Store on your phone tonight. Don't worry, it's free. Once downloaded, browse to the Extra Mile website with the link given to you by your teacher and link the Moves app to it. To do this, please follow the on-screen instructions.
So that was a small clip from a video we showed in Troy. For our results, we had 30 sign-ups in over 17 classes. We moved 1,054 kilometres in total. That's enough to get to Germany. And we walked, ran and cycled enough to get to Manchester, which is all green travel.
So here we have a visual representation of the facts that were shown on the previous slide. So in the picture at the top we can see that how far we travelled in total, which is enough to get to Germany, the entire of the United Kingdom, bit of France, Belgium, Norway, and almost you can see in the top left corner there's Iceland. So down the bottom we have how far we travelled greenly, which is enough to get to Manchester, Liverpool, almost the whole of Ireland and almost up to Edinburgh.
We're using the data to enlighten students of how they really travel and to encourage them to travel greener. We're pushing analysis of the data through the school's Twitter feed and throughout posters hung throughout the school. And we estimated that about 1,000 people knew about our project.
So, to conclude, what we're doing here is quite a bit like what big tech companies like Google do. We're taking people's individual data and using it to improve their service, sometimes in this experience, but in this case, in their lives. Over the last 100 years, we've seen a rise of buses, cars, trains, and other forms of transport that aren't as good as the environment as we could be. But we've also seen the rise of computers, mobile phones, and big data. We believe we can use one rising trend to solve another. There may be other groups doing this, but as far as we know, we go the extra mile. Thank you.
Hello, guys. Okay, guys. And again, if you step closer to the mic there, we'll answer the questions. You have 2 minutes of questions starting after the first one.
Congratulations, folks. Well done. That was really good. I loved the application that you brought to the project in terms of using the fact that you're an iPad school and so on. I can understand the app. You encourage people to download the app and you monitor it through your website and so on. How did you get that message across to the other students in your class and in your school and beyond?
We actually, so it was mentioned in the presentation, we went round for about a week, and it was really messy because of timing and stuff, but we managed to get around to every single class in our school to play the full video we saw and spread our message and show we are using technology, something that you are using to help you travel green.
Yeah, and what class are you? What class are you in?
We're all first years.
You're all first years, yeah, that's what I thought you had said. And how did the rest of the school, how did the older students in the school think, who do these first years think they are, coming in here telling us what to do and so on? Was there any of that reaction?
The movie class seemed to smooth things over quite a bit with the older students.
Well done. And how did it smooth things over?
Well, throughout our sign-ups, we seen that we had a quite equal number from each year. So I think the movie class kind of, and just about everything mashed up, it kind of just smoothed out everything perfectly because we had a perfect amount, almost equal from every single year.
All right, okay, excellent. Thanks very much.
Okay, guys, that was really interesting and very well presented. I'm just wondering how you worked together and, how you divided up the tasks and were there things just about actually bringing the project together that surprised you in terms of how you got on? Is there somebody that's bossier than everybody else? So just how you worked. How did you organise it?
Well, it was just we all had different roles. Connor here was the main man, the techie man. He did all the coding, all the stuff. I was more of me and Jude were the designers of our poster, and you heard the video. I was the voiceover. So really, the voice of the project was me. That's why I started first. And Anne-Maria was our editor, so she edited all the videos and helped out with the poster as well. Helped organise everything.
Okay, very good. Thank you very much. I think we're just about out of time.